wanted to bring a law for a scheduled tribe man, and their community has to be punished, has to be do like this, and you will enjoy it. That is the problem. They have been thrashed, they have been killed, they have been raped, and the government is silent on that. Is it not a shame on our part? Is it not a shame on our part? Sir, in the whole country, there are only 2 states who have made this law. One is Andhra Pradesh and the second is Karnataka. Sir, everybody is quoting Ambedkar was telling only 10 years the reservation has to be there. It is a wrong notion. It is a wrong notion. We have made the reservation as a vote bank. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe is increased. You are not in a position to understand what is the effect of this into that. The pending cases on Dalits, atrocities, pending cases is 96.5%. The pending cases I am talking, it is 96.5%. Why are you removing from the scheduled caste list and putting it to scheduled tribe list? The budgetary allocation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe has to be given, has to be made available as per their population. The budgetary allocation which is now being given to them, it is not just making them into the list of scheduled caste. If a community comes into that, they will not be strengthened. Their problems will not be solved. Total amount spent on scheduled caste and scheduled tribes is 89,000 crores. Unless you make them strengthen educationally, all other facilities what you are going to give will not help them much. 25% of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe boys and girls are away from the schools. Try to stop the atrocities on scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Her unborn child in Bulandshahr district was killed by an upper caste woman just because she is defilling in a bucket. A Dalit youth was assaulted by an upper caste man and forced to abuse Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in Meerut in July 2018. But how the leaders are behaving of that party is an important thing for people like me. The crimes against scheduled tribes was 8,272 in 2020. Sir, please listen to me. The crimes against scheduled tribes.
One second.
Sir, if we don't do that, if we don't protect them, if we don't help them, strengthen them by the budgetary allocations of the government, what is the point in including them into the list of scheduled caste, list of scheduled tribe, list of backward class? What is going to happen, sir? Also take the measures of reducing their atrocities on these unfortunate communities.
Honorable Hanumanthaiah.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Sir, this bill is pertaining to Uttar Pradesh, and the important thing which I wanted to ask the minister is, why are you removing from the scheduled caste list and putting it to scheduled tribe list? What are the reasons? Sir, if there are reasons that this fit in scheduled tribe list better than scheduled caste, then there are so many communities in the list of scheduled caste across the country and in the list of scheduled tribe across the country which has to be looked into. That is what my request is. You have to do that, sir, during your period. Sir, number 2, this government wanted to strengthen the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. I have been hearing from a lot of members that lot of measures have been taken by this government that they wanted to be strengthened and they should be given more facilities as not been given all these years. Sir, my first question is, if that is a fact, there is a provision in the government. In the year 1975, the Planning Commission has suggested the budgetary allocation for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe has to be given, has to be made available as per their population. And why the government of India is not making up their mind to bring a law to make provisions of the budgetary allocations as per the population of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. If that is done, sir, I wanted to tell you, the budgetary allocation which is now being given to them will be 3 times more than what you are giving now. I think that is the major step one government can take to strengthen the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. It is not just making them into the list of scheduled caste or in the list of scheduled tribe. If a community comes into that, they will not be strengthened. Their problems will not be solved. You cannot solve their problem. Please allow the budgetary allocations to those people. Then only you can strengthen them. That is what my first demand is. Sir, in the whole country, there are only 2 states who have made this law. One is Andhra Pradesh and the second is Karnataka. That is SCP TSP, Special Component Program for Scheduled Caste and Special Component Program for Scheduled Tribes. These 2 provisions have made in this Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, and an account of that, the budgetary allocation in Karnataka per year has been increased from 20,000 crores to 29,000 crores. During Congress period, sir, between 2013 and 2018, total amount spent on scheduled caste and scheduled tribes is 89,000 crores, which was not happened in the past, and no other state in the country, including the government of India, is spending so much of money according to their population as per the provisions of the law. And I request the government, and through you, sir, I demand the government that this special component program can be brought, and you should initiate this so that you can make the provisions of the budgetary allocations to these communities. Sir, that is one part. The second part is, I wanted to know, the central government recently in their decision to stop pre-metric scholarship to the marginalized communities, SC, ST, OBC and minorities. Sir, what are the reasons? Sir, education is the basic thing where you can strengthen them. Unless you make provisions for education, no other initiatives will help them. Education will make them a self-respected man. Then only he will become a real citizen of this country. Unless you make them strengthen educationally, all other facilities what you are going to give will not help them much unless he becomes a self-respected citizen of this country. This is another important issue. Sir, however, despite free education, scholarships are essential because they are the real incentives. In many states, I am telling you, sir, the incentives are given for education, that is for primary education, where the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe boys and girls are going to schools. Sir, even today, in spite of all these initiatives, 25% of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe boys and girls are away from the schools. They are not attending the schools. What are the reasons? The government has to take care, and they have to initiate these kind of initiatives. Then only we can strengthen them. Sir, the other important issue which the government has to take up, try to stop the atrocities on scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Sir, during your regime, after this government, the government report says, the National Crime Bureau says, the atrocities on scheduled caste, scheduled tribe is increased. It is increased about 7%. Earlier, the atrocities on Dalits, in 2017, it was 47,911 cases. See, now 2019 and 20, it has become 30.7%. It was 25%. It was 30.7%. Sir, the National Crime Bureau again says the pending cases on Dalits atrocities, pending cases is 96.5%. Sir, what are we going to do? Please answer, sir. The pending cases I am talking, it is 96.5%, which are pending in different courts on the atrocities. Some states have made fast-track courts. In spite of that, it is not being solved and the atrocities have not been reduced. Instead, it has been increased. Sir, I must give you some examples of the atrocities, what kind of atrocities are going on in this country on scheduled tribe and scheduled caste. Sir, in Uttar Pradesh alone, I must tell you in 2017, a Dalit woman, her unborn child in Bulandshahr district was killed by an upper caste woman just because she is defilling in a bucket. This is the reason. This is the reason. Sir, a Dalit youth was assaulted by an upper caste man and forced to abuse Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in Meerut in July 2018. Sir, coming to the next point, in 2021, 2 minor Dalit boys were tied to a tree, thrashed mercilessly in Lakhimpur Keri by an upper caste man as punishment for plucking some fruits from his property. Sir, what is the problem?
Go ahead. आप बोलिए.
Are,
आप बोलिए.
sir, I think you are not in a position to understand what is the effect of this into that. You are not in a position to understand. What can I do for that?
Right.
No, I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Please address the chair.
I am sorry. It is your problem. It is your problem. You wanted to bring a law for a scheduled tribe man, and their community has to be punished, has to be do like this, and you will enjoy it. That is the problem. We bring law in the parliament, and in the ground level, in the states, they have been thrashed, they have been killed, they have been raped, and the government is silent on that. Is it not a shame on our part? Is it not a shame on our part? That is what I am talking now. That is what the sense I am talking. Sir, for which the government has to take some measures. Unless they take the measures, just making a law, just passing a law will not solve the problem. So, I am also demanding, sir, a caste census has to be done by the government of India.
Right.
You have to take the situation. Sir, everybody is quoting Ambedkar was telling only 10 years the reservation has to be there. It is a wrong notion. It is a wrong notion. What Ambedkar said then, you have to review the reservation implementation after 10 years. And you have to find out whether they have come to the mainstream of the society at par with other communities. If it is not so, then you have to continue. If that is so, you may not be continuing the reservation. But what is happening today? In almost all the fields, we have made the reservation as a vote bank. In spite of the political parties, I am telling you, sir, that has become a vote bank, and we are just extending it without reviewing what is happening in the country and whether we have done it or not. Sir, I just wanted to bring it to your kind notice one more important thing. BJP leaders who have committed atrocities on Dalits, I must quote this. We are passing, that is a ruling party in the country. It is in the state as well as in the center. It is a double engine government. But how the leaders are behaving of that party is an important thing for people like me. I must tell you, It is a double engine government they call. Fine. I don't say no. But how the leaders of that double engine party are behaving. Sir, I must give you an example to you, sir. A local BJP leader called Ajay Kumar Upadhyaya in Balrampur was booked for thrashing a Dalit Gram Rozgar.
No.
He was booked.
You cannot.
He was booked for a Dalit Rozgar.
Mr. Hanumanthaiah.
Sir.
One second, please. One second.
No. Tell me, sir. Tell me, sir.
Mr. Hanumanthaiah, you know the rules. You cannot name anybody who is not a member of this house. He cannot defend, he or she.
Sir, that's okay. I will withdraw the name of that.
Please don't say name of the party or person.
I will withdraw the...
Not the name of the party or person. Thank
Sir,
you.
I will withdraw the name of the person. But
And also the party.
That is a fact. And I can give one more example. I may not quote that name, but he is the leader of some party, some ruling party. I will not even quote the name of the party.
Right.
He is the ruling party leader. What he did, I wanted to tell you, sir. He is accused of assaulting a Dalit journalist called Santosh Kumar, who is also not a member of this house. But I must see, fact remains. He was assaulted, and sir, further, the crimes against scheduled tribes, Honorable Minister has to listen this. The crimes against scheduled tribes was 8,272 in 2020. Sir, please listen to me.
One
The
second.
crimes against scheduled tribes.
One second.
Sir.
आपको अगर पॉइंट ऑफ ऑर्डर उठाना है तो आपको रूल के मुताबिक उठाने पड़ेगा। तो आपको रूल वन सेकंड।
कौन सा है?
One second.
No, okay, let him rise on the rule and let me complete, sir. Afterwards you can examine, sir.
I am on the chair, I know.
Sir, let him
I am
come.
on the chair, no. I will have to, please.
Honorable member.
आपको
लेना ये कह किसी महिला का नाम नहीं लिया जा सकता है।
ये ठीक है।
बस
We will verify the records. All right.
Sir, let me
All
complete
right,
and
we shall
afterwards you can
verify.
raise his point of order. You can raise your point of order later, sir.
सुनिए, we shall.
इसके लिए नियम की क्या जरूरत है?
ठीक है। मेरा कहना है सुनिए
No, I have not taken the...
no question
yeah.
of any debate.
Sir.
Please, no question of any debate. We shall verify the records, and if it is found, then that will be expunged.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Sir, these atrocities on scheduled tribes, I must request the minister, sir, it is increased from 9.3% to 14%. It is increased. There were only 8,272 cases in 2020, and in 2021 increased to 8,802. These are all the cases which are increasing in year by year. And sir, we are including many communities into the list of scheduled tribes, increasing their facilities. We are all happy for that. We are definitely supporting such bill, but also take the measures of reducing their atrocities on these unfortunate communities. If we don't do that, if we don't protect them, if we don't help them, strengthen them by the budgetary allocations of the government, what is the point in including them into the list of scheduled caste, list of scheduled tribe, list of backward class? What is going to happen, sir? Please look into that. Then only this law will have some meaning, and for us, for passing this bill, will have some decorum and decency. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.